Am I the only one that didn't know about Socotra Island? It's part of Yemen, but it's located in the Indian Ocean, and it looks like something out of a science fiction movie, with alien-looking plants and landscapes you won't find anywhere else on Earth. Most folks tend to gravitate towards the big names in travel, your Romes, your Parises, your New Yorks. So if you're tired of the same old tourist traps and you're ready for something truly unique, join me as we embark on a journey to 10 mind-blowing destinations you've probably never heard of. Buckle up, you're in for a treat. Stick around, because the 10th destination, it's something you've probably... and it blew me away. My first stop takes me to Eastern Europe, to a country that's often overlooked but bursting with charm, Moldova. This little country is home to some of the most extensive and impressive wine cellars in the world, like the Cricova winery. Imagine descending into a labyrinth of underground tunnels stretching for miles beneath the Moldovan countryside. I hopped in a little electric car to explore this subterranean world, marveling at the millions of bottles of wine aging in oak barrels. Moldovan wines are known for their rich flavors and excellent value, and what better place to sample them than right at the source? So I raised a glass to adventure and discovered the magic of Moldovan wine country. It's a journey for my taste buds and my soul. Get ready to have your mind blown, because this next destination feels like stepping onto another planet. Welcome to Socotra Island, a remote archipelago off the coast of Yemen in the Indian Ocean. It's a naturalist's dream, often called the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean because of its incredible biodiversity and unique species found nowhere else on Earth. Picture a landscape dotted with bizarre and beautiful plants, like the dragon's blood tree with its umbrella-shaped canopy and blood-red sap, or the desert rose with its swollen trunk and delicate pink flowers. The island has pristine beaches with crystal-clear waters, perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and soaking up the sun. You can hike through rugged mountains, explore hidden caves, and immerse yourself in the island's unique culture shaped by centuries of isolation. Getting to Socotra might be a bit of an adventure in itself, but trust me, it's worth the effort. This is a place where you can disconnect from the modern world, reconnect with nature, and witness the raw beauty of our planet in its most untouched form. For my next adventure, I'm heading to South America to explore the highest navigable lake in the world, Lake Titicaca. This massive lake straddles the border of Peru and Bolivia, and it's home to a fascinating culture that lives not on the shores, but right on the lake itself. I'm talking about the Euros people, who have constructed floating islands out of reeds that grow naturally in the lake. These islands are a marvel of engineering and resourcefulness, constantly being rebuilt and maintained by the Euros people. I took a boat ride out to the islands, met the Euros people, learned about their traditional way of life, and even stepped foot on these buoyant homes. Lake Titicaca is a place where ancient cultures meet stunning natural beauty, offering a travel experience that's both enriching and unforgettable. Let me take you to the otherworldly landscapes of Cappadocia, Turkey. Get ready for a place that feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale. Cappadocia, Turkey. This region in central Turkey is known for its surreal landscapes with towering rock formations called fairy chimneys. People have been carving homes, churches, and even underground cities into these soft rock formations for centuries. Imagine exploring the ancient cave dwellings of Gorem Open-Air Museum, decorated with Byzantine frescoes that have survived for over 1,000 years. And for a truly unforgettable experience, you have to take a hot air balloon ride over Cappadocia at sunrise. Whether you're diving into ancient history, marveling at natural wonders, or just soaking up the unique atmosphere, Cappadocia is a place that will capture your imagination and stay with you long after you've left. The untamed beauty of Kungsleden, Sweden. If you crave adventure and pristine wilderness like I do, the Kungsleden, or King's Trail, is a dream come true. This 440-kilometer or 273-mile hiking trail winds its way through some of the most breathtaking scenery in Swedish Lapland. I lace up my hiking boots and set off on a journey through this untamed landscape, where I encounter reindeer herds, crystal-clear lakes, and if I'm lucky, the magical glow of the northern lights dancing across the night sky. I disconnect from the digital world, breathe in the fresh air, and embrace the tranquility of the wilderness. Let me take you to one of the most enchanting places I've ever visited, Jiuzhaigou Valley in China. Prepare to be enchanted as we journey to the heart of China, to a place where myth and reality intertwine, Jiuzhaigou Valley. This UNESCO World Heritage Site feels like a fairy tale come to life, with its cascading waterfalls, colorful lakes, and snow-capped peaks. Jiuzhaigou translates to Nine Village Valley, named after the 9 Tibetan villages scattered throughout the park. The highlight of Jiuzhaigou, for me, is undoubtedly its lakes. The water is so clear you can see right to the bottom, revealing fallen trees and colorful rocks. Whether I'm admiring the reflection of the sky in Five Flower Lake, watching the water cascade down the tiers of Nuaralang waterfall, or simply soaking up the tranquility of this magical place, Jiuzhaigou always leaves me speechless. So, my next adventure took me to Brazil, but I didn't head to the bustling cities or the Amazon rainforest. Instead, I found myself in a place that felt like another planet, Lençóis Maranhenses National Park. This coastal paradise is a surreal landscape of towering white sand dunes and crystal-clear lagoons. It was absolutely breathtaking. Imagine walking across endless stretches of pristine white sand, the dunes sculpted by the wind into graceful curves. Then I reached a valley and discovered a lagoon, its turquoise water shimmering under the Brazilian sun. I took a dip in the refreshing lagoons, rented a dune buggy to explore the vast expanse of sand, and even took some time to just relax and soak up the otherworldly beauty of this unique ecosystem. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park reminded me that Mother Nature is an artist capable of creating landscapes that defy imagination. For my next adventure, I'm heading back to Europe, to a place where history meets spirituality in a truly awe-inspiring way, Meteora, Greece. Imagine towering sandstone pillars rising dramatically from the ground, their peaks crowned with ancient monasteries. These monasteries, some dating back to the 14th century, were built by monks seeking solitude and a closer connection to God. I climb the steep staircases carved into the rock, marvel at the intricate frescoes that adorn the monastery walls, and soak in the panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. As I stand on the edge of a cliff, gazing out at the monasteries clinging to the rock face, I can't help but feel a sense of peace and serenity wash over me. My journey now takes me to the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. While New Zealand is renowned for its stunning landscapes, I'm venturing underground to discover a hidden world of magic and wonder, the Waitomo caves. I step into a world of enchantment as I descend into these limestone caves, illuminated by thousands of tiny lights. These lights come from glowworms, tiny creatures that are unique to New Zealand. They create a surreal and breathtaking spectacle, like a starry night sky reflected on the water. I take a boat ride through the darkness, the silence broken only by the gentle lapping of water and the gasps of amazement from my fellow travelers. As I glide along the underground river, the glowworms twinkle above, creating an unforgettable display of natural beauty. A visit to the Waitomo caves is a truly magical experience, a reminder that even in the darkest depths, beauty can be found. For my final destination, I'm taking you to North America, to a place that feels like it's straight out of a science fiction novel. The Spotted Lake in British Columbia, Canada. Picture a lake that, during the hot summer months, transforms into a polka-dotted spectacle. This lake has a high concentration of minerals, including magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium sulfates. As the water evaporates in the summer heat, it leaves behind these colorful mineral deposits, creating that unique polka dot effect. The colors of the spots change depending on the mineral composition and the time of year, ranging from bright greens and blues to yellows and oranges. For centuries, the native Okanagan people have considered the Spotted Lake to be sacred, believing that each spot holds unique healing properties. While swimming in the lake is prohibited to protect this delicate ecosystem, you can still admire its beauty from a distance. The Spotted Lake is a reminder that our world is full of surprises, and sometimes the most unexpected destinations can be the most rewarding. From the otherworldly landscapes of Socotra Island to the enchanting glowworm caves of Waitomo, I've explored some truly mind-blowing destinations, places that you might not find in your typical travel guide. These hidden gems remind me that the world is full of surprises, and that sometimes the most rewarding journeys are the ones that take us off the beaten path. So next time you're planning a trip, I encourage you to embrace the spirit of adventure. Don't be afraid to venture beyond the familiar and discover the world's hidden treasures. And that was our journey through 10 of the most unique destinations on Earth. Did the 10th one surprise you like it did me? Let me know in the comments. This is just the beginning. More travel stories are coming, so if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe.